Breaking news, a small plane has crashed in Northeast Philadelphia. Crashed at a mall. This is crazy. Y'all check this out, man.
Breaking tonight, we're getting some word out of Northeast Philadelphia of what's believed to be a small plane crashing into a number of houses there. Waiting for some pictures there. I think we have them coming to us from Fox 29 in Philadelphia. Fires burning in multiple spots. If you know that area, Northeast Philadelphia, Cotman Avenue and Roosevelt Boulevard. We're being told by Fox 29 that multiple fires are burning. There are pieces of what appears to be this airplane scattered here. That's from Steve Keeley, one of the reporters from Fox 29 on the ground. You can see some of the fires there. Authorities closing off those areas. We're trying to get word of casualties. We don't have any official word from authorities yet, but let's listen in to Fox 29 as they're reporting this live. Just happened a few minutes ago.
Breathing in this area. He said he smelled jet fuel here. Steve, are you there?
I'm in the middle of the smoke now, Jason. I was trying to go back to get a closer look at the car parts, and the smoke is blowing along the ground. And I see a Philadelphia Gas Works truck just showed up because I'm told that a gas line is in danger. Sometimes meters that are on a house are connected to gas lines, and something might have hit that. But I'm walking through the Roosevelt Mall parking lot right now, and I'm going to walk over. And now, as I realize my previous path, the parts I saw scattered in the parking lot are very, very far from where I videotaped a bunch of fires. And so Roosevelt Mall is pretty big, an outdoor strip mall, for those of you who don't know. It goes from Roosevelt Boulevard all the way down Cotman Avenue. And it was packed. And now I'm hearing saws, like Jaws of Life type saws right now, in front of the Dunkin' Donuts, which tells you rescues are going on. And that's fire department activities trying to cut through something on Cotman Avenue. Now, Jason, now the flames are on a house. That's what they're doing. A house is on fire. The corner house, I don't know what side street it is. It's right out the Drive Mall. There is flames shooting out the roof of a house. That was the side street. The corner house at Cotman on the side street right in front of the Roosevelt Mall is on fire now. And I'm looking at flames 10 feet high out of the roof. And now I see firefighter ladders, firefighters. That was what I was hearing because the smoke shifted, and now I can see. And so that's where more smoke's coming from. This was right where there was a bunch of cars on fire along Cotman. So a house is now on fire, and it's the top of the house. So if the flames started on the first floor from this plane crash, the flames have now gone up to at least 2 floors. I can't tell if that's a 2 or 3 floor house. But that is now the latest. And these flames are getting worse coming out of this house now, Jason. But the fire department is right on the scene. They were right there, and I did not see a house on fire initially. So there we go. It looks like the flames are down, or at least they're being blocked by smoke right now. But
Steve, we're watching. Let's look at some of your video that you took earlier. I'm having a hard time understanding what in the world happened because you're describing a house on fire. I see a Dunkin' Donuts. I see cars on fire, a debris field that may be stretched several city blocks. And I'm trying to really understand what has happened here in Northeast Philadelphia with just chaos happening in this parking lot. You've got the mall there, several fast food restaurants, a T-Mobile store, and a home.
All right.
How many fires are we talking about here?
So, Jason, now I'm looking directly across. There is a fire on Cotman Avenue on my side, which looks like an SUV or a truck, and it's all gone, but it's still on fire. So I don't know if that's fuel or whatever is burning. And then across Cotman Avenue, directly from where that vehicle is on fire, is where the house is on fire, and those flames are shooting out of a second or third story roof right now. So that's what's going on right there. And this is probably 4 blocks off of Cotman Avenue across the street. I'm looking at firefighters putting spotlights up there. The flames on the street level where that SUV or truck is on fire are a good 10 feet into the air as well. And the flames on the roof are a good 10 feet. And there's very thick smoke. The only positive news is that white smoke now, no longer black smoke. And that smoke's now coming directly at me. There is a light rain blowing here too, as well. So rain's falling, there's the wind, and chaos, as you put it, that's a perfect word for what's going on. Now it looks like firefighters are trying to douse that vehicle fire across the street as well. So, and these streets were blocked. When I was coming here, the police were trying to clear Roosevelt Boulevard. The fire vehicles were having trouble cutting through the rush hour traffic on the boulevard and getting to the scene. And so they kept the boulevard open as they were trying to clear all the traffic off of it. Here comes some more thick smoke. 1 year. I'm sorry about it. That's right. So what you're hearing is everybody just trying to look out for my own good, clear out. All right, so Jason, now it's complete. I can't even see right now. It's complete black. All I see is a flickering red light or so. And now I can see some more flames on the street, but this is still not under control by any stretch. And like I said, multiple fires. And then it wasn't just vehicles. There's at least one house on fire as well. I'm moving just to get out of this smoke, number one, which will also help me breathe and see a little more. So,
And Steve, you mentioned when you first got there, you said you saw plane parts.
Yeah.
Can you tell what size plane by the parts you saw?
And these parts were not big. And like I said, I didn't know what they were. And I was tripping over things. It's in a parking lot. And then the officer said, hey, these are parts of the airplane. They began taping it off. And you'll see some of that in my video as I'm walking through it. And you don't ever want to walk into evidence scenes and debris scenes. Right. And so I got out of there. But in the one video I sent back, you'll see that. And I had no idea what it was. It just, because it wasn't anything that you could identify. Let me put it that way. It didn't look like airplane parts. And the biggest part I saw was like 2 feet by 2 feet. So it looked like insulation. It looked like something from a house.
Well, it very may well have been. It looks like, as you mentioned, a house was on fire. Every firefighter in the area, I've got to imagine, is there, along with a cop. And, we have no word on any injuries or fatalities. We have no word on what kind of plane this was. And we showed a doorbell video, if you're just joining us, a doorbell video from about a half a mile away, I'm assuming.
All right, Jason.
Yes,
Jason,
go ahead.
So, to give you an idea, you're with Wendy's, is this? Which store is this? This is what? The cafe right here. All right. So, I'm with a worker right across from where the house is on fire. What did you see in here while you were working?
Man, I was just working. I was making a drink, and then I just see a big old explosion of light just out of nowhere. I felt the vibration. It was crazy, man.
And did you have any idea what it was?
Man, I don't know. At first, I thought it was like a gas leak or a gas truck, collided with a car. But then I hear it's a plane, and I'm like, what? What do you mean a plane?
And then you looked at the back door here. You're fairly close. You see a house on fire here. Do you know what street that is right there? But the side street.
Oh, the side? I'm not really.
Yeah, but
side street.
But you saw all the fires here.
I saw all the fires. Yeah, it was crazy, man.
And what was the reaction of everybody in the cafe and all around here?
Oh man, everybody ran, bro. Everybody ran. They left. And who wouldn't leave?
How did you finally hear about it being an airplane?
Oh, it was crazy, man.
Did you see all the parts in the parking lot next to the cafe here?
Not the parts per se, but I just see fire, man.
Yeah.
Smoke, everything.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Glad you're safe. So there you go, Jason. This worker is about a football field's length from where the house is on fire. So we're behind, and if you're pulling up a map and you're wondering where I'm talking to you from, I'm right behind the Cane's Chicken Store, which is fronts right on Cotman, in the front of the Roosevelt Mall, which is diagonal right across from this house on fire. So it looks, I don't see any more flames on the house, but I see flames initially on the street that have been right in the driveway of the Roosevelt Mall, right next to the store that lists the sign that lists all the stores here. Those flames are now kicking up, and I have no idea what's burning. It must be some kind of fuel, and I don't know if that's the gas line, because now I see a team of Philadelphia Gas Works workers, and they look like they're getting...
Okay, this is live in Philadelphia. This is our Fox affiliate, Fox 29. It appears it is a plane crash, but we haven't confirmed that yet. You're hearing the reporter Steve Keeley on the ground with Fox 29. We're going to...
Man, my heart goes out to the victims, man, in this situation. Another plane crash in a matter of a week. Man, y'all protect yourself, man, and stay prayed up, man, because anything at this point can possibly happen, all right? Yeah, send prayers out to the families, and just, it is what it is, man. All right? I'm out of here, man. Mr. Zach Reacts. Peace.